long shot for Ryan.
He's good with long shots. He's a pretty big guy. No problem with a long shot most of the time. How else can I do this?
Once again, doesn't really have to worry about where the one ball's going to go. Just have to concentrate on working it. The shape should be pretty much automatic.
No, Gary, it wasn't Anthony again. It's funny, though.
Think you turned out okay? Interesting shot. I think the symbol lends itself into the side pocket.
What happened?
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm tight. I'm trying to get this score sheet done.
No worries. Just a little bit of right-handed here. Just come back down and shoot for the symbol on the side. It's always dangerous for bumping into balls. You never really know what's going to happen.
Right now, well. I'll be right back. I made a mistake on the roster. I'm going to go with the teams real quick.
Just a good 10 ball.
roster set. I don't know, Mike. I have no idea what the scores would be. I don't know. We're playing 11 matches today, so there's 100 points up for grabs. I think you're going to see a team win 7 or 8 matches today. I think you're going to see a team get to 9 or 10 points, maybe 8, 9. I think there will be a team around 8 or 9 or 10 points today. I've seen Wyoming's lineup. I haven't seen Colorado's yet, so I won't tell anybody yet till they're all done. But
it'll be 8 to 7. End of the day.
8 to 7's the end. Well, they're yeah. Ooh, that's close. Anthony thinks it's gonna stay close the whole all day. I think I don't particularly know which team, but I think a team's gonna have a 2 to 3 point gap at the end of the day. The sledgehammer came to play today.
Yeah. Now I happen to know this is Ryan Henry's favorite game. He plays good 10 ball.
He does play good 10 ball.
Oh, no.
Mike Pearson, Ryan's 10 ball break is strong. There was there's multiple reasons why Ryan Henry was considered for this team. He is kind of a 10 ball specialist in ways. I think he's got the shot to get to this too, and he's going for it. He drilled it. Look at that. What a shot. Oh, sorry, a little emotion there. That's my boy. That's my boy. I got a little excited there. Sorry. When the player that Ryan had already said he could play, but we had Jose Cruz that had been asked first, and if Jose Cruz said he was going to play, Ryan wasn't going to be able to. But Jose Cruz called me and let me know he couldn't play. And I genuinely got rather excited when I found out Ryan was going to get to play. Got a clear shot on his 5 too, huh? Oh no, he's laying up. Adam, I was sitting there trying to enter each one of those as one line of text, and then I learned, hey, you know what, I could just make one big text, enter. Look, and now they all just go in there perfect. Save myself.
No, we're smarter, not harder.
Yeah, that's right. Smarter, not harder. Same thing with pool. Have to play smarter, not harder.
Smarter, not harder.
Donald Parker's first Border Wars match here. First time being on this big stage like this. I can only imagine. I can feel pressure and people watching and everything up here streaming. I can't imagine what the players feel down there on the table. It's got to. What was that pressure like when you got chosen to play the tiebreaker between you and Derek? When that whole weekend came down to one match.
It was when you're excited, but you know, at 1 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
playing for over 13 hours. It's
Jeez, man.
at
Yeah.
that time it was just tired. I was just like,
We
let's just
didn't
do it.
plan those times very well. The matches took way longer than we thought.
Okay, how did that intensify that pressure last year, down 4-0, and he makes a kind of a mistake and gives you a shot at the table to do something? I mean, what were you feeling at that point?
At that time, you can't really.
Because I'll tell you what it showed. I mean, you just come out just firing. It's like, I'm going to claw my way back into this match.
I mean, when you're down that much, I mean, you just have to make. I know it's cliche, but you just have to make the most at your table. You know, it's one game at a time. You know, just reset yourself and just play. I mean, you can't. There's not like a 3-run homer that you can do and tie the game up in the game. You just have to just bear down and just.
That's a good point.
Just play how
you can't hit a 3-run home run and make up the deficit in one shot. You gotta.
Just have to play one game at a time and just believe you're like, okay, they got 4 in a row on me. I can get 4 in a row back on them.
So everybody knows what the book says to you. What you choose to do, whether you do it right or do it.
Very, very true. Manny, this is the very first match of the day. Ryan Henry's up 3-0 in a race to 6 against Donald Parker. The overall score is 2-2. And we have got a long day of pool. You guys keep coming in and out. Join, share, like, follow. We're going to be live all day today. We've got 11 matches to play today. And I promise, I don't know if we're going to get all 11 done today. We're going to do our best, but I'm not going to overwork these guys and keep them up too late. They have a lot of pool to play, and I don't want them playing exhausted and not feeling well. So, but we're going to play it out till the close of the bar at least.
That could be the shot right there. It's got one on the boards.
Colorado down there strategizing on their roster for the day.
Drilled it.
Oh!
I understand everything I do, but follow the rules. Don't be walking all over the place.
Got some pieces of art on my truck I need to get out and unveil. I got them done right when I left. I got 8 custom pieces. Yeah. Hey, will you watch that? Okay. We don't want Anthony to watch it. We need a. Hey Chuck, you want to watch a hit? No, he's there. I mean, I can't call him strong.
That's getting small.
Definitely a good hit. Leaves Henry the perfect pattern to get to the phone 6 to 9 to 10. For those of you wondering, Ryan Henry plays with a 23.5 ounce playing cue. Yes, I said that properly. His playing cue is 23.5 ounces, and his break cue is 21 ounces. I'll pick up a shooting cue sometimes, and I can't even shoot with it. It's so heavy. Bring me the other one too. The list right there. Boy. Oh. Donald Parker gets on the board.
We got ourselves a match.
Yes, we do. All right, now I got the rosters for today. Let me get Colorado's up, and then I can share everybody what the rosters are going to be.
Kenny Wilson's here watching, not playing. But
I saw that.
he'd be a phenomenal addition to this team. Kenny plays such a good team. He loves the format team pool. I mean,
Yeah, I thought we were doing $10 per match, Ruben. So I mean, if Wyoming wins 2-0 or by 2 points, I owe you $20. You know, so on and so forth. Gary's absolutely right. You wouldn't notice it otherwise. Hey, baby girl. There's my wifey. My biggest fan. We got a lineup today. Colorado's coming strong. Swing.
too. I thought he told me I was the biggest fan.
They're swinging, right? Beckmeyer's got 2 single matches today. So the next match after this is going to be Tony Piazza and Ryan Henry versus Perry Gilbert and Donald Parker. Day 2, I got day 2 done now. Give you guys a preview once this match is over in between the breaks. Double check it. Let me give it a rundown. Make sure I got them all right. Piazza Henry, Piazza, King and Kingsbury, Henry and Beckemeyer, Henry and King, Piazza and Beckemeyer. We're set. Yeah, buddy. Got some matches today. Got Tony and Ryan. Because how this is set is that everybody can only play doubles with each person once, and they can only play 2 singles matches. Now this was new. This was a idea brought to me by Derek Pacheco, and that's a very, very good idea. MVP list here in front of me, so I keep track of the points here. Right now, Adam King and Tony Piazza and Tom Thompson are all tied with 1.5 points. Ryan taking a step back. You notice Ryan doesn't carry his chalk with him, shot by shot. He uses the chalk that I am a dealer with, Outsville, Great White, and he knows that he only needs to chalk about once a rack, if that, every few shots. So it's part of his tempo, part of his pre-shot routine, just to go back to his cues real quick, chalk his stick, and then go back to the table and work the table. He doesn't chalk every shot. I don't know if he really wanted to do it.
I just got into the routine. I do it every time, so it's weird.
What, chalking every time? Yeah.
Well, maybe not every time, but close to. But definitely not one time a match. I think Lisa Ball stays on.
Yeah, it stays on. Yeah, it stays on. Gary, you still haven't gotten your glove? You need to just contact the owner and not Daniel. Straight in. What do you do here? having a hard time cheating these diamond pockets. What do you do?
I made this once. I can ask you a shot. It's weird. You can make that ball from stick. You know the shot.
It's tough.
Kind of jack up a little bit. A whole bunch of spin.
Isn't it amazing? This is what I love about this game. You have a 9-ball sitting center table and you have a 10-ball in rail. And all it takes is him just to get straight in on this 9-ball, and getting to that 10-ball becomes so difficult. If he is above it or below it, any other direction, he can move somewhere and get to it.
If you scoot above it a little bit and have to play the free roller, so be it. But you don't make it straight.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like the worst thing. At this point, he's got to make this and play safe off the 10. He's got to feather the 10 and leave it where it is. I don't know what else you do here. 10's frozen. I don't think it's bankable. But he'd come with it.
Legs.
Not too bad.
That's about as good.
It's about as good as you can get.
Get on that ball.
Yep.
You're not going to get any better.
Sounds good, Gary. My apologies, bud. Gosh darn it. Donald took a shot at that, though, and I mean, that's as good as you're going to get on that 10 ball, but that cut is no joke. You got to bear down. You cannot miss-hit that 10 ball on this diamond at all.
But that brings a good point, Josh, and I want to point something out really fast that I don't know if you guys noticed. Before Donald shot that shot, he jumped up, he got up, and then got right back down again. Like he was in his normal street, and then he raised up and then got back down again. But he didn't come full of the way up. He came like a quarter of the way up, and then got back down, and then mishit it. So if you're uncomfortable, and this is a good lesson for, especially for like beginners out there, if you're uncomfortable, get all the way up and recenter yourself, and then get back down. Because the last thing you want to do is adjust while you're down. So if you're going to come up, do it fully.
I was playing that last night. You think standing up, not on the table, right?
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Derek, do you guys want your lineup back?
Yeah, he was just asking about the first match. Perry and Donald, right?
Yeah, if you got the full lineup.
Will you give that to Tony, too? Because I got them all done.
Oh, this is theirs.
Yeah, will you hand it to him? Because I have them all in. We're done.
Okay. Cool. Yep.
And there's yours. I have yours right there. Hand that to...
I was looking at it.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, might not be rainy, jeez.
I was talking normal. 4-1.
Talking in a normal yell.
Yeah, my normal tone is a yell. I'm sorry.
Sometimes.
I've been able to discipline my son and put him to timeout with the use of my voice and my voice only since he was born. And if I raise my voice, my boy knows, and he is like, okay, he listens. I don't have to spank. I can just use my voice.
I think that's right. See a paper?
I'm running out of paper. Here, use one of these. He made me a bunch of these. I'd like to thank everybody for the donation. I was just going to think about that. Yeah, water.
Water?
Where, are you getting an alcoholic beverage?
No, but I was gonna maybe something with a little sugar or something at least, guys.
No.
Water?
Water. I don't drink soda, man. I drink a Long Island iced tea or something, though, or some kind of fruity alcoholic beverage if you don't want to give me water. Yeah, right? Tell ATM to match your donation. I appreciate everybody's donation. Thank you very much. Like I said, I do have a few starter packs of Great White Chalk. I have some tips. I mean, I even have a piece of art. It's about a $150 piece of art. I got 8 of them made. They're custom metal printings, Bad Roll ink art. If I get enough donations of $10 or more, I'll even include one of those in the raffle with some chalk, some things like that. I need to start getting some autographed photos of like the Moscone Cup team and stuff like that, some things to raffle off. I do believe I got 1 or 2 prints left of Earl Strickland and Shane Van Boning autographed. I think I got 1 for sure. If I got enough donations, I would probably include one of those in the raffle. I'll get a few things together. About every 3 to 4 hours, we are going to have to restart the stream, everybody, so that way it stays fresh on Facebook. So look for that. Make sure you hit the bells and the notifications up in the top right-hand corner so you know when Facebook or when Bad Roll Ink does get rolling and we are going live. You don't want to miss out on any of the action today. Any likes and shares, comments, shares to all those pool groups. Maybe start a watch party. Invite all the people you know to come and watch. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. All the support that I get from the fans of Bad Roll Ink. I wouldn't be able to be here without you guys. Donald Parker. 4-2. Let's go ahead and go over the matchups here for day 2. We are at a 2-2 tie. We are finishing a match from day 5 here, so at the end of this one it's going to be 3-2, either Wyoming or Colorado, and then we are going to have Ryan Henry staying on the table playing with Tony Piazza, and they're going to be playing against Perry Gilbert and Donald Parker. And then as you see here, we have some really good matchups. That Piazza-Gilbert matchup looks to be good. Kingsbury-Martinez, Becker-Meyer. Oh, it happened. Oh my gosh, I didn't set it. It just happened. Kingsbury and Martinez. Hey, it happened. I didn't set it. I was wondering if it was going to happen. Kingsbury and Ricardo drew each other.
That's quite the backstory.
Mm-hmm.
It is quite the backstory.
Ricardo wanted that match bad.
You know what? It was a great combination.
That is awesome.
Settle down, please.
What's the backstory? Oh man, it's long. It turned into a 550 comment thread on Facebook.
What?
There's somebody on Twitch asking the backstories, Ricardo and Greg. Greg was just making a comment about how good of a player Ricardo is, and that he's way better of a player than what he was ranked at the time, which was a AA, but now he is a AAA. And it just turned into a big, escalated, nonsense Facebook drama, but pretty much Ricardo just wants to play him.
And nothing changed. He's still winning everything.
Still,
We're
yeah.
into contention.
Yep.
Yeah. We asked the spectators to stay out of the pool area, please.
It's a players only area, man. We're gonna have to ask you to leave.
Gravy? How are you?
Well, you're not even convinced.
You look good trimming Hubbard's bushes. Said you look good trimming Hubbard's bushes. You should tell him to trim those bushes. You got other things to do. I bet.
Hills of Wise over here. Yeah. Do you live off the highway?
Yeah, it's right off by.
But we know.
Play the 5 off the 6 in the side. And the issue is controlling that 6 off the 9. But he's got the 9 as a backer, so hopefully the 6 doesn't get too close to the rail and he's got a shot on it afterwards. It should be good though. We know nothing about Facebook drama, do we, Nick Bradfield? Doing great, man. How are you? And thank you very much. I appreciate it. No, that's what I was afraid of. That 6 overrolled. You still got a shot on it.
Ah, you did it.
What a shot!
Oh. Very good. Oh, you need to follow that.
Oh.
Ten ball, man. Pro rules 10 ball.
I like it better than 9.
Yep, exactly. No slop here. Four three. Good. That's the whole idea, Nick. I want people to want to get back in the game and stay in the game when they see this. Nice break here by Ryan. Got a shot on the one. Enrico. I don't know how it happened, bro, but did you see?
We guessed it. This morning we were talking about it and they said we're going to put you in this spot because we think they're going to put you in that spot. Perfect.
You know, I really like that Ryan got this opportunity because I think a lot of people don't really know how well Ryan really does play. But, man, traveling with this guy over the last couple of years on the road, watching him go up to 4 Bears and grind through all those people that he beat, finishing high in 4 Bears, Vegas, plays good. He always has a hard time beating Anthony Lucero, though.
I'm going up.
Hill, every time.
Yeah.
Hill, every time.
4 matches that we played, it was Hill to 0. He's had 2 that he was up Hill 0 with me. I've had 2 that I was up Hill 0 and lost the match.
How do you gentlemen hit this? Do you hit this ball to come over to the side rails to leave yourself for the 7, or just straight up back down and get
Stay
past
on
the
this
9?
side. Stay on this side. And that's just hit. And the thing about that is, it's funny that that ball when it's in the pocket, hit off center.
That's why I'm asking.
You aim off center so you don't.
That's why I'm asking.
How many times have you shot in center and just followed it right in and mean to you?
Is this gonna be? Are we gonna see a break and run here today? Finally, is this gonna be a B&R here for Ryan? There you go, baby. That's my boy right there. I ain't even gonna lie. My road dog. It's been many hours with this man.
Get out.
Nice break. Henry gets to the hill first. Not a bad little turnout for summer, man. I'm pretty happy with the amount of people here in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said about the short showing yesterday. We got 48 players.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good field.
It is.
First day of summer,
Especially the first day of summer.
and you lose like 7 or 8 people when you tell them Alexis is coming. Huh?
I got Robbie and Adam. Robbie's still trying to give me a drink of baseball already. I said, it's only 1 o'clock. I can't drink that right now. Let's see. Okay, fine. We're gonna get one at the same time. We'll see who drinks it faster. Okay? Yes. Robbie already said he was buying it. So he's paying $30 in the last. Yeah, we're gonna do it.
No, because then he'll go to bed at 4 o'clock.
That's not our problem. We're
Ooh.
gonna
Who's asked you to drink? So just take them up at night. Good. And you can drink with the best of them.
A little sharp. He's going to make cue ball do a little more than he wanted here, but he can make it work. Perfect. Right here. Here comes the sledgehammer. Huh? You bet me $10 goes Hill? Okay. You're on. Border War is all about sweat bets, ladies and gentlemen. No shot on the one.
Mike, we got him for players. Ask Barrett if you can have this. Barrett is going. So Barrett. Go tell him. Go tell him that you are getting a burrito for Barrett.
He did have a shot. I didn't realize he had a shot on that one ball. Ryan Henry had a chance to break and run this.
Cancel my reservation. I think you can see it.
He just did it back. He just did it back. Oh,
I can see it wasn't going to go. It closed.
touchy little shot on that cue ball on that draw for him to overdraw that shot. That shot's tough.
Have to draw it makes it tough.
So you're saying probably the shot is to not draw it, to get underneath it.
Sure, that's pretty big, and that's where the cue ball's trailing. But you don't have to be that ball don't quite go as big as some balls. Either. So I don't know. I mean, it's just preference. He probably feels more comfortable shooting like that. That way, that's why he did it.
Ryan would get a shot back at the table here. This is how certain I didn't think Ryan was going to get back to the table. I went to get your $10 on it. I thought for sure it was going to Hill when Ryan scratched there. I'm like, no way, right? Henry's even going to see the table, baby. No. Tough shot here. All I was got to do is make it, not scratch. Well, I think I was more emotionally invested in watching this guy play than any of these guys, man. I want to see this. I want to see this. I love this man. Ryan Henry wins the first match. 6-4. That's a big win right there. Good match. Good match. We'll be right back with the next match, everybody. Stay tuned.
Right?
Same exact shit, man.
Same exact. So I'm hoping for the same turnout as last year. Everybody else is like ready to go right away. These guys are not. Right, they're ready
excited for today, dude. I still am.
Go team. I'm ready.
This is my spot.
Yeah, it's fine.
Bro, I'm gonna go smoke cigarette.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Hey, man, you look good. Yeah, I'm not looking so good. Come on, brother. Still there, bro. You need a knife?
Appreciate you, buddy.
Oh, I was over here clapping.
Hopefully that got you a little more square.
And I want some money off of Anthony off of the deal too. That's even sweeter. Have fun. Colorado takes the overall lead 3-2 now. So now we're officially going into the day 2 matches. We're starting out day 2 matches with Tony Piazza, Ryan Henry versus Perry Gilbert and Donald Parker. I'm ready when you guys are. Let's get it on! Ryan Henry starts the day out strong for Colorado with a 6-4 win over Donald Parker. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch the first game or two here. I will update the score when I get back. I have got to use the restroom. Oh, chair. Chair down. We got a chair down. I know. Perry wasn't feeling the Ultimate Gear jersey, I guess.
They were feeling that jump.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Beautiful. Wow. Jump on the 5 with perfect shape on the 6.
Chat with Chris Black. So many people showing up to watch. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, today actually quite a few spectators showed up.
Yeah, more like they're not even playing in the tournament anymore. They're just showing up to watch.
Avid pool players that showed up.
Damon, Kenny and his wife.
All the Wheatland folks come on in, and they just wanted to watch. And then they know Mike was doing minis all day, so everybody's out there playing now. It's pretty cool.
Scratch by Ryan Henry. Don't expect that. This is a good matchup here.
I like it too, yeah.
Because Tony and Ryan have never played Scotch doubles together before.
Yeah, and look at that.
That's why I wanted Anthony in here. See, he's here cheering for Wyoming the whole time. Here I am cheering for Colorado.
No bias here.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys think I'm being biased. I don't think Wyoming's going to win. I know they're going to win.
Colorado's going to win. This is how this tradition will start. Wyoming's going to come to Colorado, beat us on our own ground the first year. We're going to have to come to Wyoming, beat you on your own ground this year, and then you guys are going to have to come back next year. And it's getting interesting because you know what? I hope everybody out there in Wyoming realizes you got a little monster in the making. How old is that little Blowers kid right now? 15?
Oh,
15?
let me tell you a story.
That kid is messaging me. No, I just got his Batterlink case on his back. It's going to be to him in the next 2 weeks. I am very proud to have my Batterlink logo on that young man. He is such a gentleman for the game, and talk about a player. That kid, I promise you, in the next few years, you are going to see a Wyoming jersey on that kid's back playing in this Border Wars event. You're going to have a hard time keeping him away for too long.
I'll go.
Who else out there?
I'll go out a little further, because I watch the kid play a lot. I play with the kid, and I know what he's doing right now. And
Dang straight, he's preparing to be a professional.
Yes. With in a year and a half, Ty Blowers will probably be the best player in Wyoming.
Yes.
At the rate he's accelerating,
yes.
and at the rate his game.
Yes.
I played him a couple weeks ago in a tournament, and I had to spawn the game, and I was just like, whoa.
He's got a little bit of an advantage, or he's taking advantage of something in his dad, and they're very smart. That isn't something that's common in Wyoming. No offense, it's not very common in Colorado either, or the United States for that matter. But that young man plays day in and day out in his house on a big table with tight pockets.
Yeah, 8 hours a day.
8 hours a day he's playing on a big table, a 9-foot table, and that does nothing but make him better.
And here's the, and
he's shooting double A speed easy already.
The underlying best story with that kid is he's not a little snot-nosed brat.
Nope.
Ty is a very composed, well-mannered, and you know what I like about him right now is he's getting cocky.
About an hour, Richard, from Laramie. You just take 287 from Fort Collins. It's 2.5 hours from Denver. Oh, I'd love it if you came up here. You thinking about coming up here? Richard Montoya.
Richard Montoya, come on up. Put the woodworking down for a second, bud. Does good work, though, man. He's always got trophies he does and everything else.
He put a lot of time and energy in that handmade trophy he made for me down there.
I think it's nice.
I think it's awesome.
could lure Richard out of retirement, but
I'm trying. What do you think, Rich? What do you think? You want to come back and run a tournament with me just one weekend? Let's do your favorite, 8 on the front and 9 on the back. That's his signature tournament. I know this for a fact. It was his wife's idea, actually. I remember him telling me this story. His wife's idea to run a tournament like this, and it turned out being one of his favorite tournaments. He always liked doing 8 ball on the front and 9 ball on the back. We'll have to call it a stay and stroke commemorative tournament or something. I'd love to run like a tournament a year with you. You want to come out of retirement and work with me for a day? Talk about influential about what I do. That man taught me a lot. Donald here gonna have to shake off his loss to Ryan to come play strong, but
it looks like he's too much worried.
He's got a partner to back him up.
Yeah.
Oh, see? Oh yeah. See, 8-9. My memory was a little off.
I'm gonna hit this with some power. How much power as that little guy can muster?
Yeah. I mean, he really doesn't have to hit that hard, though. He can draw it back and get back behind instead and shoot it in the same pocket, but I think he's going forward, isn't he? No, right inside.
Yeah,
Just leave it.
It was pretty straight.
Just leave it.
Yeah, let him shoot that.
Yeah. It was not a bad time to bet on him, though, Alex, when they're up 2-0. I mean... 2-0. 2-0. Atmosphere HCP, Dennis Romero. Big shout out to that man for supporting me, helping me get here and do this year. Dennis, thank you very much. Those of you in the Denver area, I mean, I don't know, I think he may even come out here to Wyoming, but you guys need anything done, residential plumbing, HVA services, contact Dennis, please. Let him know I sent you. Oh, I'm the dumb one, Alex, my bad. There's so much side action this year, way more than last year.
Yeah.
There's people betting every match. Is like Ruben and I, in tradition, we always do. We have a bet just going every match. I'm Colorado every match, $10. He's Wyoming every match, $10. So this could be bad or this could be good. I'm probably gonna lose 20 or 30 bucks.
You've heard of the White Diamonds tournament, right? The big Calcutta.
Yeah.
Well, that big Calcutta is generated by a lot of non-cool guys there, you know.
Yeah, they just sit.
But they show up and they bet the rail, and that's just such a fun time betting the rail. Some of them guys don't know who some of them other players are. You got a $10 bet with who on every match on this?
Silva, the caveman.
Ruben going with Wyoming?
Yeah. He just can't have events go on without having some kind of side action. Ruben's a junkie.
Yeah, Ruben's in a lot of action in Arizona, man.
Last match was 6-4, Ryan Henry. There's the updates. Missing a couple scores there. I gotta fix that.
Oh. What a good lineup all day.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's one of my favorite parts about this event. How and Derek and I talked about the first year how we wanted to do the lineup blind. We didn't want the players looking at what they were going to do. It leaves that guessing aspect because we were interested in seeing the Ricardo Martinez Greg Kingsbury match when it was going to go down or not, and it randomly goes down today. So that's pretty awesome. That's going to be fun.
Is there a backstory there?
No, not
just
at all.
Hey, that's what makes these things. So we got our version of Shaw and Shane coming up.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, Alex. Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Alex Escobar.
Just more fun to watch when I have a stake in the match. I agree. You'll be in that Colorado shirt soon too, huh, Nico? That's for sure. Little Nico down there in Pueblo is a really young up-and-coming junior too. Kick and play. I had to play him down there in their bar box tournament, and I had to play really well to beat him. I probably played a little bit out of my realm, honestly.
Awesome young kids. I tell you what, this guy we got.
I was a little fired up, man. I'm down there in their house, everybody watching him, cheering for him. I'm like, oh man, I can't lose.
Yeah, Ty gets better every time.
Every time, dude, he's getting better every day. His case looks awesome. I got him a blue case with my logo on it, his name on the side. I went all out. 100%. It's such a good kid, right? He's such a good kid. We're at Gillette. Like Ty and I signed a contract or something, right? I said, Ty, I really like what you're doing. I even offered to pay part of his entry fee into one of the to play in the A division instead of the other, or in the AA, AAA division. I said, I'll pay half your entry if you want to play. And that's like, no, that's okay. But anyway, he's getting down to the finals, and Gene Lagaki and everybody's up there streaming with me, and he comes up to me and goes, are you part of Battle League? I have to make sure it's okay with Josh if I'm on your live stream or not. I looked at Ty and said, Ty, I really appreciate that, but you don't have to ask anybody ever if you could be on their live stream. I said, you can play whenever and anywhere you want. I said, just make pool better, play, keep growing and doing what you do. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like I said, he uses confidence right now.
I had to play great to beat you, kid. I knew if I didn't, you were going to beat me.
Likes to trash talk a little bit, but right now there's nothing I can do about it. No. I got to let him. He's playing too strong. Yeah.
Yeah. He plays smart, man. He plays real consistent and smooth. And now he's going to have a Kirby with a Q-Tech on it. So Mike and I talked to him and got him to work out a deal with Kirby as well. So we got him taken care of for a little while. He's going to have a case. He's going to have a Q.
A lot of respect for the game. He plays it right. He practices right.
His dad definitely raised him right. He's got respect for his elders.
Yes.
And that's something that you don't come across with a lot of these young kids in this generation. But I mean, my dad didn't teach me it. My father demanded it from me. Like, if I talked to his friends, because I was an only child, so I grew up with all my dad's friends around. My dad was a Marine, so if I backtalked or gave any of his friends any grief or anything, it was not very good. He frowned upon it a lot. He was smacked at the back of the head.
I never got to meet him.
Whack. You and my
Whether
dad,
you like it or not, we
you and my dad would have gotten along, yeah.
A couple Marines.
Yep. Very much so. Tony and Ryan here maybe going to find their groove a little bit.
And Ryan made a good shot, keep the drive alive.
My boy. I got him trained for this because we play doubles together, you know, and I leave him real bad often. I hook him a lot, so I got him used to having to dig me out of a trench. You know? I'm like, bro, this will be a lot easier. You don't got to be digging me out of a trench. We'll team me up with something a little better. And he just laughs. You know Ryan.
I mean, I
Always smiley.
I like to play with him. He's fun.
He's a gentleman on the table, but you know him and I play $1 a game, $2 for break and runs, right? This is our practice. We seriously play $1 a game 10 ball and $2 for a break and run. And Ryan goes for my head. Like we practiced a week and a half ago, and I really just sat there and watched him, paid him $20 when I was done because he didn't even let me play. And he comes after me for that $1. He'll give you his toughest game for next to nothing. You don't have to put a lot of money on the line.
So I'll go ahead and reveal a little something, and Ryan knows this because we've talked about it. But
Manny, thanks for the donation again, bro.
Outstanding, awesome. We got a mutual friendly hatred for each other on the pool table.
You guys have a rivalry.
And we do. And you know what? I love him like a brother. And I do anything he'd ever ask of me. And I think the feeling's mutual. He's told me that. And,
That's
but that being
put the wrong
said,
score. My bad.
I'm not going to say where he actually stands on my list, but he's in the top 2. If he's not one of the people that I like to beat more than anybody. Ryan is all the way at the top of my list.
Oh, I know, because when you play him, your A game comes out for sure. You can tell it means something to you.
It's just one of the guys that you just play.
Well, yeah, and you're good at that, though. When you play those really good players, you're good at stepping your game up and playing well.
It gets to the point where it's going to rattle you.
That's right, it sure does. Seasoning.
Can't be all that bad when you're now playing the guys you used to idolize. Did something right, bud.
That's right. I can't play with all you guys yet. I don't play that well, but I just hang out with you guys. I found another use for myself.
On these two teams, I've matched up with every single player on both teams. There's only one player on these two teams that I have not with. You know who it is? At some point in
Tom
a tournament.
Thompson.
No. I've gotten lucky against Tom.
Derek Pacheco.
Derek Pacheco. Yep.
Talk about a young talent. I mean, he's not that old. When did Derek come onto the pool scene in Wyoming? What a shot here by Piazza.
Like 7 hours ago, Derek's been on the
7. That's how short it's been.
Come on.
He's so
terrorizing.
Well, he's so competitive.
Yeah.
You know my fondest memory of Derek, I'll probably never forget, is last year. We grind 1 o'clock in the morning. We grind all day to get down to the final match, and it goes to be 10-10. Captain's pick. Derek goes to his team. He's like, I want to play. Let me play. Put me in. I won't lose. And I'll just never forget this. He told his team, I will not lose this match. I don't care who they put up against me. I will not lose. He came out. He went up 4-0. Just bam. In the blink of an eye, in 15 minutes, he was up 4-0 on Adam Cisneros. And he was so focused. He was lights out. It was literally, you were not going to beat him. I don't care who you put on that table at that time. He was willing himself to victory 100%. It was.
You act like I didn't watch it. I watched it, bud.
I loved it. It was insane. It's one of my best memories in pool. One of my next best ones involved this man getting beat, Tony Piazza. Watching Tony get beat. Johnny one time at like 4 o'clock in the morning at one of my tournaments, it felt, came with an out, back-to-back outs. He had to break and run 2 racks in a row to beat Tony because Tony was on the hill to win a tournament. Well, like 4 o'clock in the morning after playing all day, Johnny one time just came with it. I can't even describe the shots he made. I have it on video. I should actually clip it and share it because there were only like 7 people watching at like 4 a.m. You know, nobody was up finishing the stream at 4 a.m., but I still recorded it, and it was pretty gross.
Oh, last year's Border Wars was it definitely goes in to top 5, and probably even higher for me of streams that I've watched with the intensity and the dynamics of the game, and for sure that last year's was absolutely. And you know what, we're playing out to do the same
That's
thing.
what it's looking like this year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just.
Dwayne Pear of Felt joining us, the owner of Felt. Dwayne and I had a talk this week. I already gave him a heads up, say, hey, my man, Border Wars is coming back to Colorado next year. I'm going to need a good place to stream and a location. So he's got some remodeling on the mind, and he's got some things he's going to do to open up a wall and spread some tables out and make some more room on the bar boxes there at Felt. So shout out to Dwayne. Thank you very much, my friend.
Look for a good place, might as well find the best.
That's right. Man, Kayla and I run our Wednesday and Thursday leagues out of there for Colorado Pool Leagues. You go in there on Wednesday night when they have their in-house big table league, and when we have our in-house bar box league, that place is packed. Oh my goodness. There are so many new pool players in the metro area and in Denver, because Denver's getting so big. I was gone for 4 or 5 years. I felt like I became a Wyoming resident, and I've now moved back to Colorado pretty much. So I go to Denver, and I'm seeing people I haven't seen in years, or meeting players that I haven't even ever met before. There's a lot of new players.
Yeah. It is,
So why haven't you got in touch with me to sign up for the Social Pool Network yet? I'm waiting. I didn't want to come after you, but if you sign with somebody else, I'm gonna have a serious issue here.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
You are like the salesman of salesmen here, and a pool league that's giving back to its pool league, and you can actually make money playing pool. I'm a little surprised you haven't said. What are you doing?
I haven't taken the time to even look at it, so I can look at it serious. Because
Okay.
you know that this may be right down my alley and something.
No, it is. You just need to sign up now, and then I'll give you the information, because you need to get everybody going in Rollins, because you guys get playing and start your Rollins top 10 list and start
It says you could do it. You could be a league coordinator. I could be a league coordinator.
You can be a promoter. That's what I'm telling you. You sign up to be a promoter, and yes, everybody's like, "Oh, it's a pyramid scheme. It's a pyramid scheme." Well, yeah, it is, but all pool leagues are a pyramid scheme in an essence, because once you sign up a team, they got to pay their sanction fee and all their dues, and they pay that to the league. None of that comes back to the players. But with this system, so let's say I sign you up. Perfect example. I'm going to get a $12 commission immediately for signing you up. When you go and sign anybody up, that second generation of me, I get a $6 commission every time you sign somebody up. Every time they sign somebody up, I get a $3 commission. And then it ends there. It's 3 generations. And then you build a biological tree, a left leg and a right leg, and you get paid 20% on your weakest leg. So I'm already commissioning like $180 a month just from my league, just from my players playing.
Yeah, I had this conversation a couple weeks ago with somebody. They asked me about if you had gotten a hold of me, and I was just surprised. I said, I don't know. I imagine it'll probably get brought up at Border Wars, so I was just going to leave it at that.
I mean, you're a car salesman that plays pool. I mean, hello.
Yeah, I'm just I'm struggling with the job. I'm not a very good talker. I'm not good.
Oh, you're not?
People and stuff.
Oh, you're not? You hear him talking now? Yeah. He's trying to fool me. This is a tough little shot. He's got some traffic around the table he's going to have to navigate to get back to the stew ball. But the best part is you can play anywhere you want, anytime you want. You just have to play by the 8-ball rules.
And you,
It will always be 10-ball Nico.
I mean, obviously, with anything, skepticism kicks in at first. But I haven't read nothing yet, Josh. But everybody's going crazy over this. I mean, it gets Chad's shoulders to open up a Facebook.
Let me tell you this. Yes, and I'm not. Chad and I talk every day now, at least 2 or 3 times a day, and that doesn't normally happen. Chad and I are very excited working hand in hand in this together. They've already given us $2,500 to add to a free roll. Let me tell you something right now. If I called any other league charter, anybody else that I run league for, and I said, I need $2,500. I want to run a free roll for only new league members, anybody that signs up. I'm going to get a no. Genuinely. I'm going to get a no. They're not going to give me $2,500 to run a tournament. They're not going to give that back to us. It doesn't happen. So this TSPN thing is like a whole other concept that Alan Hawkins, the person that invented it and the owner of it, has come up with, because there's always a pyramid scheme. But pool is almost the perfect thing to have a pyramid scheme, because the only way this game is going to get bigger is if we promote it and we grow it.
So this TSPN is an Alan Hopkins thing?
Yeah.
See, I did not know that, and that would I mean, yeah, you tell that to anybody, and it's pretty you're pretty comfortable knowing that Alan Hopkins, he's always going to stand up guy. And,
You know him?
Yeah.
I've only heard of him this time, but he gave me a phone call this week. He called me and he said, Joshua. I said, yeah, this is Alan Hopkins from ESPN. He said, you know who I am? He said, well, yeah, I've seen your name. I've seen you in the chat. You're the owner. He's like, yeah. He's like, well, I've seen your name. He's like, I really don't know who you are, but I keep hearing your name everywhere.
So Alan Hopkins is Alan Hopkins, super billiard expert. This is his.
Okay.
So I mean, that's as big as an event as you could have in this industry. That's Alan Hopkins.
Well, he's coming to take me to dinner when he comes to Denver, and he wants to have just a one-on-one meeting with him and I about Border Wars. He got extremely excited once he saw my Border Wars concept and what we're doing here, and he wants to get the concept and see what he can do to contribute about taking this bigger, like we have always thought about.
I used to absolutely love to watch Alan Hopkins play.
So I don't know about you, but I'm kind of excited for this dinner I'm going to have with this man, because we've been chatting back and forth on Facebook since he called me, and pretty exciting. I joined TSPN with them, and they're on the ground up, and they're not maybe the most Facebook savvy and things like that, and I've gotten in the chat with all the corporate guys in the varsity team is what they call them, and I've helped a lot with getting incentives organized, how to use Facebook, how to stream, how to promote, how to do all that type of stuff. So he was a little impressed with my gung-ho-ness, I think, and so that is exciting. He's excited to have myself and TV Mike doing a lot of live streaming. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff at their national event and things like that coming up.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm watching all these matches everywhere. I mean, I'm seeing matches coming out of everywhere with this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, man,
I don't have any Zan tips, Manny. Love Joey Russell checking in from Florida. Should be out there bass fishing, my man. My second love. My second love has been bass fishing.
I think you're ready to catch your first bass.
I just started bass fishing last summer, bro, and I am addicted. All winter long, all I've been doing is, I'm a YouTube junkie, so I have a bunch of guys that I follow, educate myself on. But I bought those two Hobie Mirages from John Sanford, Johnny Bass, and
The kayaks?
yeah, the fishing kayaks, and being able to get out on that water is just amazing. Plus, my son loves it, and my wife loves it. My wife asked me to go on a fishing date. Can you and I just take the kayaks out and go fishing with you and I? I'm like, sure, done. Look at this shot by Henry. Woo!
Strong.
Whoa! But you know what fishing does for me? Recharges my pool batteries. It keeps me passionate and gives me ideas, keep me going for pool. So we may have to move Border Wars to fall to get more people involved. Kirby and I were talking about me. I think if we had it in fall, we'd probably have completely full brackets, don't you think?
Yeah, if it kicks off, it would be nice for
The start times need to be later on a
the
Friday.
full season. Here.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, which
Okay.
is going to be October.
Yeah, right around High Desert Shootout time.
Tony returns the favor, old Ryan there. Look at that. Good. Biggest guy.